Scorpio. Hello, 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 hello. I hope that you're doing well. I think for some of you, for a large part of your life, it's been a little bit challenging there for a bit. So I hope that you're doing well. All right. If you don't know me, my name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis for all those beautiful souls that's been so wonderfully supporting me, especially over the last couple of weeks. I would really like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right. If you want beautiful social media management or graphic design work done, you can contact my friend directly. There's a link down below in the description. It says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. And this is your 12 to 18 October general reading. The focus is love. And so you can look at your sun, moon, rising, and ascending, but especially also your Mercury, your communication, as well as your Venus. And if you don't know what those mean, so you don't know where those are in your chart, down below in the description, there's a link for a free natal chart that explains all those to you. And you also get quite a nice sort of like a natal chart mini breakdown of your astrology, which is very, very detailed, and it's all free. So go and have a look. All right, 12 to 18 October. General reading for love for Scorpio. First card coming out, it says, you've got time. So if you're feeling a bit pressured there and feeling that you don't have time, confirmation from the universe that you've got time. And on the back of the card it says, ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly and loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to, the universe. All right, let's have a look at your reading. So I'm going to draw you some cards. We're going to look at where you currently are. How did you get to where you are? And what is the energy going forward, or what's the energy coming towards you? All right, let's see what we have. Oh, seems like some good news at last. I really, really hope so. I really, really hope so. Let's see. Something that may have started off really, really well there. Especially with money. So maybe some of you met somebody. And a bit of impatience that's happening. Ooh. Okay. Are you overthinking this? What's going on here? Let's just move this. I'm going to clarify for you everything, and I'm also going to draw you some oracle cards at the end of your reading, okay? But this seems like it was going so well. Maybe there's a choice that needs to be made here. Let's see. What's coming towards you? These are too many cards. There's a whole handful of cards that are falling out. I'm so excited going forward. There's some plans in the making that you'll be able to see the cards actually, and I think it's so nice, and you know, it brings a very different sort of dynamic to the reading when you can actually see the cards. But for now, well, not happening. So the overall energy is the Nine of Water, which is the Nine of Cups, and it says your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. There's a lot of hope here. There's a lot of hope in this card. All right. There's a very strong emotional sense here that for some of you, you can really feel that you sort of met your soulmate, or you're ready for that, incredible experience of life. You really feel ready for it. It seems like it's working out, but what is this mess here in the middle? You know, there's like there's a bit of a mess here in the middle. There's the Eight of Earth, which is the Eight of Pentacles. This is in your recent past. Then you've got the World, and then you've got the Empress. So maybe, it could be that that you are ready and you met someone, or you've got that readiness inside, but I feel that you might be sort of running towards things a little bit too fast, also being very mindful. And I mean, this can happen sometimes, especially with Scorpio, because people don't always get that you are such a, like you can absorb other people's emotions so much that, and you always sort of want to have the best for them. And I think the one thing that people don't always understand about Scorpio is that, I'm talking about typical Scorpio now, typical Scorpio energy, whether you're a Scorpio or just got strong Scorpio in your chart, is that you really, you can really see other people's potential. You can see what it is that they can do and how they can shine, but you can also see what it is that's standing in the way of them actually reaching that potential. Sort of like the sort of shadow side, the devilish sort of side that a lot of times you don't want to look at. And you really try to sort of help them to get rid of those things, to eradicate those sort of stumbling blocks. But people often kind of misinterpret that because you can be quite straightforward and straight to the point. Whereas when you actually really try to help sometimes, they may think that you are interfering or that you're insensitive. So it's often quite misunderstood, and I feel this is something that happened here for you, where you were really, giving your best, and it's like a cycle that you are tired of because where you currently are here with the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords, it's almost in a sense of like, listen, I'm done with love, I'm done with friendships, I'm done with trying, I'm done with all these type of things, because even for my best intentions, it seems like I keep on running myself into these walls, that I'm always sort of like the bad one. And I feel that for some of you, you feel that if things don't work out, if at least the person that things don't work out with, if they can at least sort of step back with some form of like, sort of like a decorum, some form of respect, and not tell everybody what a horrible person you are, at least that will make quite a big difference. And I feel that for some of you, not necessarily all of you, but for some of you, you've kind of had that experience because I also feel that a lot of you may have lost quite a lot in a particular love situation there because you kind of put your all into it, especially sort of like money and those type of things. You put everything into it because you were really convinced that this is it, that this was the one. And I feel that the situation might have been sort of misinterpreted from the other person's side, and really, you know, um, feeling a little bit trapped at the moment, quite trapped at the moment. Not really sure which way to turn to, do you even take any sort of action at all? And then the Six of Swords, Six of Air, things are beginning to look kind of up. They're sort of looking up a little bit. There's a sense of hope in the air here, which is lovely. And the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Cups. I feel that for many of you, you might be feeling quite uncertain at the moment, probably downright afraid because there might be these very strong emotions and you sort of have to make a decision and you're not quite sure if you want to say yes to this because what if you do and it's, sort of like the worst mistake sort of like decision that you ever made, what if you sort of let these people in? I feel that some of you are not really quite sure if you would be able to sort of have a repeat of the past again. So it's making you quite cautious, all right? Six of Fire, which is emotions, or wands, coming towards you. Again, I see a lot of hope in this connection. I see a lot of potential in this connection, all right? The Star, and then also the Wheel. Things might actually really be turning in your favor. Things might really be turning in your favor. This looks, even though it might feel a little bit sort of wild, wild west at the moment, let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. We're going to clarify the, actually look at that, the Devil's right to the bottom of the deck. I'm going to leave it in there, but I'm going to show you the Devil's right in the deck. And you want to be careful to not be your own worst enemy right now, okay? I won't say to you try not to overthink because I'm a water sign myself. I'm a Cancerian, and I know that thinking is it's a very real sort of thing. Also, you feel the emotions, and at the end of the day, we are just human. We're just human beings. There's only so much that we can take. All right, let's see what we've got for you with your current energy. Alright, come out in reverse. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are in that space where this may seem like this is a very good connection, maybe the way that it came about is not, all that, as the world would call, exemplary, but I mean, what is exemplary in today's world? But I feel that there's a definite caution here, even a downright sort of, ingrained fear to really open your heart, even if you're with someone. There's the devil again in reverse. I don't understand this deck keep on going in reverse. Like I just drew your first card now and it went in reverse. So that's why I'm really looking forward to when I can show you the deck. So I drew your first card, Nine of Pentacles, and it came out in reverse. So I looked at the deck and I saw that it was in reverse in my hand. And I thought to myself, that's very interesting because, I'm pretty sure that it was the right way around. And then so I turned it around. And then when I drew again, I actually got the devil again, also in reverse. And I looked and the deck was in reverse again. And so I turned it around. And then as I was speaking to you, I'm literally going through every card because this is the weirdest thing right now. That it was in reverse again. I was like, what's going on here? This is the, this is the weirdest thing. This has literally never happened in a reading before. Like, it's the weirdest thing. So I'm just going to go through every card, and I do apologize, but I feel there's a lot of misconception that's taking place here for you at the moment. And what, I feel that you want to be careful because I'm not saying that you should just go out there and open your heart and stuff like that, but I feel that some of you, it's almost like you might be looking for, it's a protective measurement, but it's almost like you're looking for things that may go wrong, even if it seems that they may not. Okay, right way around. Let's get you one more card. Let's get you one more card for that situation because, and I understand this when we go through a lot of difficult things sometimes, that caution can sort of start to set in. But it's also like you're getting out of this. Like you're really starting to believe in this connection, in the possibility of this connection. And it's sort of scaring you. It's actually really, making you nervous. The Four of Swords. Give your heart time to heal. All right? You've had quite a couple of knocks. And there is that, it's that sort of fight and flight mode that we have, that when we feel we're going to be hurt again and we, there's a chance, it's very hard for us to open our heart again when we've sort of been through so many challenges before, and it's so hard to trust because, it's no matter what other people say, there's been so many examples in the past why, trusting didn't really pay off that well. So it kind of makes you cautious. Okay. We're going to clarify the Empress there for you in the recent past. Why is the Empress there? What's happening over there? Because there was a time when you really opened your heart. And I feel that, some really harsh words may have been said there to you. Okay. Before I go to the recent past, let's just stay with the overall energy first. It's like this devil card is really calling out to me. So let's get one more, let's get one more clarifier for that. Ten of Pentacles. This connection's got good potential. There's some money that was lost in the past. You may make that back triple and quadruple. Not necessarily from the same person, but it might still come to you. What you lost can come to you in a much more, sort of, in a multiplied sort of way. Okay, this amplified energy here. But now I just want to look at that recent past here because something in that recent past brought you to the sort of, place of doubt where you are right now. So there's the Four of Pentacles, there's the Eight of Pentacles, and there's the Ace of Swords. So you started building your life back together again. You started getting yourself back together again. You sort of at a space now where, like any person really, you are ready for love or you feel open to love, but it's also really scary. Okay, it's very, very scary. And I feel there with Ace of Swords, it's almost like you are like you may know that this connection is different, that this person is different, that this is unique, but it's hard for you to trust it. Okay, it's very difficult for you to trust it, which in a sense I can actually really understand. All right. Okay, let's draw one card for one clarifier for each card in the current energy. Ooh. So, okay, not bad. Not bad at all. There's some sort of controversy with this connection. Maybe people are saying, no, 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 you shouldn't, you shouldn't, you shouldn't. But you know that it's the right connection for you. Okay. So for the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords, there's the confirmation that this is a good connection for you. This is a good energy for you, you know. And I think you may find this very scary because, especially if you are single and you decided, I'm never going to love again, my heart is closed, you know, I'm done with that stuff. A love is coming to find you in the dark place. It's literally coming to find you in the dark place. All right. And you're like, no, 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 I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. But love is like, I'm here. I'm here. I want to get you another clarifier for that. 10 of Swords. It's literally safe to trust again. But you have to allow your mind to let that light come through, you know. I feel like you might be dealing with a very persistent love. And it's sort of giving you a lot of anxiety, okay? Six of Air, which is Six of Swords, is clarified by the Seven of Wands. Remember to give some time for yourself. There's a definite fear of losing yourself in a connection again, okay? Or actually being within a connection and feeling quite lonely, so wanting to actually get out of it because it's like you don't really know who you are within the connection. Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Air, sorry, or Ace of Water. Blah, blah, sorry. Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups, is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Everything seems to be so well laid out here for you, and you know that this is a good connection. You know it's got great potential. For your peace of mind, for your sanity, financially, materialistically, it ticks all those boxes, but there is definitely that, you know, that fear inside. Let's look at the Six of Fire, the Six of Wands in your recent past. Because it's almost like the more you're saying, no, 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 I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do that. Your heart is like, but I want this. Knight of Swords. It's like running towards what everything inside of you is screaming, you know, to sort of run away from. So it's quite an emotional sort of contradiction that's happening here at the moment, you know. Very strong emotional contradiction. Because on the one side, your heart wants it, and the other side, your mind is going like, don't you dare. You know. For the Star, we've got the Three of Pentacles. New beginning. Sort of starting from scratch. Could feel like you know that it's a step back. Let's look at what we have for the world. What do we have for the world here, for what's coming towards you? Because you don't also want to lose the best connection, you know, possibly of your life. So you've got the Three of Cups, which is lovely because it's all about new, strong bonds. You're ready to move on there with the Death card. You definitely are. And the Six of Pentacles again. Some of you have got a big dream that you know, may have wanted funded or something like that. And I feel that this connection could be quite well for that. You know, it comes with that sort of energy for you, that very helpful energy. But it feels difficult to trust it. Okay. Let's see what we've got for you. I'm going to draw you 4 different oracle cards, starting with the Crystal Oracle, and it says Pyramophyte, patience, okay? And patience with yourself, you know, patience with yourself, because sometimes we don't have patience with ourselves in this world. You've got patience with everybody else, and you've got compassion with everybody else, but we forget to have patience with ourselves, you know. Also be careful of telling large tales, something that's coming out there, okay? You are literally good enough the way that you are. From Angel Prayers, it says, honor your feelings. Word, Archangel Hanel, honor your feelings. Thank you, Hanel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. Remember what we were saying? Running away from those emotions, not wanting to feel the emotions. Honor your feelings, honor your emotions. You deserve love. Everybody deserves love. Alright, and if it resonates with you, you're more than welcome to like the video. You're more than welcome to comment, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, remember to hit that all button notifications so you know when your readings are coming out. And then we all obviously come to a reading with some sort of question inside our heart. You know, it might be love, it might be something else. So if you've got a specific question, you can ask it inside your heart right now and see what the angels have for you, the angel answers. Or you can just open your heart to whatever they've got to say. You've got 3 cards. All right, the first one says yes. Yes. The second one says success. And the third one says reconsider. All right, so again, not that, you know, running fast, go, 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 go. And if some of you are feeling that you're making choices at the moment which doesn't really honor your highest good, maybe you want to wait a little moment for that, because there's already a positive energy in the air for you, you know. Maybe it's just time to wait for things to even out. I know it's not always easy, but let's see what we have for you lastly for the Enchanted map. Again, cards are going in reverse, just on their own. It's the weirdest thing. But, okay, so 3 cards came out for you. First of all, at the bottom of the deck, Magical Shapeshifter. And then you've got movement. There's definite movement here. It's not easy to trust the movement. You know, there's a little bit of a suspicion going on there, but it's a definite confirmation. There's magic in the air, all right? It's good to be realistic about life there with the Mountain. Number 6, again, lots of sixes, lots of hope, lots of positivity, all right? Lots of possibility. So also a reminder not to only look at, you know, how things could possibly go wrong, but considering how they could go right. There's definite movement here, but some of you are very afraid to open your heart. And Moonlight in reverse, another card you just kind of flipped out in reverse there. And also number 6, 5 plus 1 equals 6, okay, or 1 plus 5 equals 6. Feeling those emotions. Sometimes we try to get away from the emotions because we don't want to feel them, and we don't want to feel them, we sort of make them wrong, you know. And I think a large part of you know, clients that come to see me, especially for, you know, spiritual regression hypnosis, it's usually because at some point in time you made yourself wrong. And it's time to really, you know, honor the divine being that you are. For many of you, you've been there for so many people, for most of your life, really. It's time to live for yourself a little bit right now, and to let those feelings in your heart kind of just shine through. Okay. Honor, love, and respect. I'll see you next time. Bye, beauties.